Good morning, welcome back friends, thank you for coming to join Chef Scampy. He is, what is he now, 68. Done a little bit of leveling in the Dragonflight expansion. On our way to level 70. So we need to do a daily fishing quest here in the garrison. Then head off to, I thought we'd go back to Borrelus and see what's going on. Maybe go to the auction house first and grab some ingredients to cook with. So we're going to go to Nagrand and get fat sleeper eggs. I think this is a new quest. Finally. Not quite sure how to do this. Maybe I have done this one before. Nagrand. Let's have a look. This is Nagrand. Maybe I have done this. I'll see you there in a moment. Okay, now where are we? Tilari Station. Let's mount up. Not quite sure where to fish. Maybe right here, look. Fat sleeper. Okay, let's use one of the new lures. The can of worms. Oversized bobbers. Let's go down here. It's kind of freaky looking, isn't it? There's a school of fat sleepers back behind me as well. Nice. Catching enormous ones already. From the school here. Okay, got one more. Let's fly over the hill to the other school, which was somewhere here. So, my raft on. Where did I put it on my action bar? Put it there. Okay. Such a good reward. I highly recommend to anyone doing fishing in this game, get this raft. Change your life. So we've almost got 5. And when we do, we can gut them. Okay, it's 5. And we're done. That's pretty easy. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and fly back to the garrison, hand that in, then we'll go to the auction house. There's the flight master. And at the auction house, looking at the recipes, I've only got 2 in Cool Turan cooking. And that is the Great Sea Catfish and Mon Dazi, but this one seems to need a lot of ingredients. So I might see how much catfish are. And if we can't buy them, we'll have to go and fish them. So that's the plan. Okay, back to the garrison. Once more. Mounting up. Heading back to Ron. The Love Rocket. There we go. 1 point. And nothing much to see in the bag. Let's check out the fishing journal and look at Legion. So 100 is the max. Actually no, this is not Legion. This is Draenor. 100 is the max still in Draenor. Okay, let's head through the portal up here. Oops. We'll go to, where should we go? maybe start in maybe Stormwind actually. I'm just thinking there's the portal, but Stormwind is where the portal is. I want to hit the auction house first. So we'll head to Stormwind, head to the auction house, and do some cooking. Maybe some fishing. It's getting harder and harder, I think, to level cooking and fishing as we go. Harder meaning just more time involved, not actually technically difficult. Legion might be pretty difficult. Sort of have to grind away and get reputation to max it out. Okay, so let's go Great Sea catfish. And they're quite expensive. Let's have a look at how many you need. Great Sea catfish. Yeah, 5 to make 1 point. So it looks like I'm going to go fish for them because they are quite expensive in the auction house. To get 1 point would require about 17 gold or so. That's pricey. I mean, I can afford it. I've got lots of gold. Okay, we'll go out to Borealis. Borealis? Borealis. Not sure how you say that. And these fish, despite being called Great Sea catfish, apparently are not caught in the sea. They're caught in inland rivers and ponds, as far as I'm aware. Very disappointed that at the outset of Dragonflight, they didn't unlock flying in this expansion. One still needs to grind away to get flying. So we're going to go for a bit of a ride. Where should we go? Maybe on this river here. That's a good place to start. Haven't really headed out into the wilderness yet. So I don't think I've got any flight paths at all, which I do not. Let's go down here. I don't really know my way around this expansion very well. Oops. Where's my raft? Cannot be mounted. Away we go. One of the joys of the fishing raft. Head around here. I think there is a flight path just up here. Lumbergrass Sentinel. Some poison on. There he is. $118,000K. Doesn't just fall over dead. It's a nuisance. Bada boom, a stinging nettle. Great. Now, somewhere up here is a flight path. Grab that. Down here. And this is the lake. Or not lake, what am I saying? River. As you can see. There's some ore here. And there's a Great Sea Catfish School right in front of me. Did I not get that? Oops. We have to reset my raft for some reason. Not a very deep river, is it? Not sure if I can actually cruise along it. I wonder if when the school vanishes, what I'll catch. Not sure. Okay, I caught 4 from that school, so if I just go ahead and fish without the school, I'm curious what will I land. Still Great Sea Catfish. Catfishes, plural. Maybe something else as well. We'll see. Nope, still Red Sea Catfish. I might spend a little time here, see how I go. One thing that's puzzling me about this expansion is it's now 2 expansions behind. So we've got Shadowlands, which came out after this, and currently Dragonflight. So this is 2 expansions back in the chronology of the game, but yet they don't seem to have given the players a buff to just cruise through the realm. The mobs are still a bit tricky. Not super tricky, but they don't just die instantly. So maybe, I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe I have to be max level, like level 70, to get the cruise through the realm buff. This was not a very good fishing spot. Let's come back here. Back into the raft. What's going on? It's a bit shallow. There's one there. Okay, let's have a bit of a fish here. How many have I got? 13? It's kind of slow going because I'm only going to get 2 points from 13. So you really need to catch quite a lot of fish. So hopefully we can hit the next recipe pretty easily. Then we can get a new ingredient for the cooking. Seems to be easy enough though to catch these fish. The fishing is leveling up very fast. It's 1 for 1 pretty much at the moment. So I'm up to level 19, 20. So that's at least something. It may slow down eventually. I'm assuming it will slow down. That's kind of normal. It'll be harder to level up. It's very shallow around here. It's kind of annoying to fish here. Let's continue on. The river. There's a school up ahead. Some turtles in the water as well. Just looking on the internet for instructions for cooking or leveling cooking, and actually, to my surprise, it looks like it's actually better to make the dessert than the catfish, but you can use the catfish in that dessert. So that's good news. Whoops, misclick. I'll show you in a minute when I catching this fish here. Go to the recipe book. So if I go to cooking, Mon Dazi, these ingredients here can be purchased, I think. Fusaka, I'm not sure about that. But this oil I can get from my fish, apparently, if I right click on it. So if I right click on one, what happened there? Yep, I got one aromatic fish oil. So that looks like a better economy than spending 5 fish. I think anyway. Might be more ingredients that are hard to get, but I'll check it out. We still need quite a lot of fish. So we'll keep going. Actually, I could probably just fish any old fish now. I don't need schools, I just need to catch fish. The only exception would be if you just keep catching junk. You may want to go find a school of fish to fish from. I think I prefer the cat's head bobber at the end of the day. Okay, now I've got level 40 fishing, got a bunch of fish in the bag. I'm going to head back to town. So I might grab a flight path while I'm here. Maybe that one up on the Norwington estate. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. Norwington. Let's mount up. And which way is it? Just straight ahead, I think. This is the first expansion, I think, where the artwork really went up in level quite significantly compared to previous expansions. It was really quite amazing, I think, when I first played this expansion. I'm trying to remember my initial reactions. It's hard to do that sometimes. Okay, here we are back at the Norwington estate. I think this was an expansion I didn't really get into any world leveling. I was pretty much all dungeons. I just didn't have any interest at the time. Not sure why. Okay, let's go back to Tradewinds Market and I will see you there. To Boralus. Lots of these little treasure chests and rares. Not that I'm interested. Okay, we'll go around to the cooking trainer. Hopefully there's a vendor around there that sells the ingredients. There's the trainer. Does he sell? Trains you. Where to go? A vendor. Herbalism. What sort of vendor do we need, I wonder? Like a general goods? The general goods vendor. Not that I know where one is, so I may have to get back on the internet. This guy trade goods. Oh, this looks promising. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, I'll just sell some of this junk. I need to get the cooking out. Fusaka, powdered sugar, wildflower. Wildflower. Fusaka, powdered sugar. Awesome. Right, what I'm going to do next is convert all those fish into oil by right-clicking. Like that. And then all of these as well. How many oils have I got? 17. Let's make them all into oils, I think. Even though that pains me to do that. Okay. Done. Now we'll get the wildflowers. Let me check out the recipe again. Wildflower, need quite a lot of wildflower. Not sure how many to buy. Where is it? Not cheap, is it? Where's my wildflower landing in my bag? Oh, it's in my fishing. That's interesting. 200. Some powdered sugar. 100 and fusaka. Let's grab 100 of those. Okay, that's a good start, I think. At least the cooking fire is just here. Start. Where's the fire? Here it is. Let's go ahead and make 20. Okay, I made quite a few there. I've got 21 points in cooking. And probably what I'll do is grab some more of these base ingredients and then go buy some fish oil. I'm sure it's cheap, or just any fish I can find cheap. Okay, let's start this again, but use this 200. And what else? Wildflower. Get 200 of those. And fusaka. 200 of those as well. That's good. To the cooking fire, and then we'll go back to storm wind. It's only 4 more, so I need more. Oh, I need sugar. What did I get? I thought I got the sugar. Maybe I bought something else by mistake. Powdered sugar. Probably did. Don't know what I bought. I'll get 200 of those. Okay. So we'll jump in the portal. They're just around the corner. Oops. It's here. Storm wind, I think. See if we can get some fish or fish oil, whichever's cheaper. I don't know the names of all the fish, so I might have to check out the internet. Let's go down here. What's it called? Aromatic fish oil. Aromatic fish oil. It's quite cheap, I think. Let's grab a couple hundred. Come back outside. Grab it out of the mailbox. Let's drop a fire on the ground. And go ahead and make some more mandazzi. Okay. Cooking going really well, up to 53. 54. ingredients in a second. Up to 59. That's pretty good. I think the guide didn't even recommend that I go that high. Back to Borrelus. Quick. Lots of toing and froing, isn't there? Blasting through cooking and fishing today. And in not too much time as well. It's pretty quick, really. Cooking's already up to over the halfway mark. Fishing won't take that long, I don't think. Let's have a look. Wow, some recipes to learn here. Some rank 2 Mondazi as well. So many recipes to learn. 75 is the next cutoff. Let's refilter. Cool Terran. Okay, looks like we can make seasoned loins, which we need 10 stringy loins, but we need more Fusaka. Grab the Fusaka here. Where's my Fusaka? There it is. Let's grab a whole bunch. Grab 30. And I'm going to sell the Mondazi. I don't need a bag of Mondazi. Does anyone? Pretty good. Okay. Gonna head back to Stormwind. Stringy loins. Hopefully I can get them on the auction house. Sanctum of the Sages. Cool name. Back we go. It's not that hard, really. We pretend it's a burden, but running backwards and forwards through portals is pretty simple. Fire is still going, isn't that good? And stringy, just checking stringy loins. Hopefully they're cheap. They are very cheap. That is great to see. Those, grab 200. Is that fire still going? It is. Cooking. 60. Hopefully we can get up to 75 with this recipe. We will see. Oh, I need to make a new fire. Fire. You can see where the fire is. Okay, up to 79. Now, according to the guide, the next level you can make some more of those stringy loin recipes. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of them this time. Let's get 800. And we'll head back to Borrelus, learn the new recipes, and hopefully we can get almost up to max level, which is good. This is how you do it. Use the internet. But you know, as I do all these power levelings on the professions, you start to notice that Blizzard, the company that makes this game, goes through these phases of putting, I don't know, like effort into the professions and then kind of ignoring them a little bit or making them an afterthought. And I have the feeling that in this expansion, Battle for Azeroth, it wasn't a big part of the expansion. Like, for example, Pandaria and even Wrath of the Lich King had a lot more engaging progression in cooking than this does. This is just literally learn recipes, level up, learn recipes, level up. Okay, let's train again. Just max level now. It's back to cooking. And seasoned loins. Pretty sure it's. Let me just re-filter again. It's really broken, this, isn't it? Doesn't really work very well. Seasoned loins, and we'll get some Fusaka. How much Fusaka I need? Let's grab a couple of hundred. Yeah. Fusaka. Back to the fire. Fire of Destiny. No, it's not the Fire of Destiny. It is now, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to pause the video while I level up. See how many points we can get. Okay, got up to level 140. And now we can learn the last of the recipes here. Bountiful Feast and Sanguinated Feast. What does that look like? Let's check it out. Here are the feasts down here. They require a lot of ingredients. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go with these, but that's for another day because I'm going to take a break. So friends, thank you for joining me. Feel free to like and subscribe. Come back and join me again. Bye for now.